How to create a sales invoice. What is a sales invoice? In the sales invoice, you will be able to record your sales or revenue. How do you create a sales invoice? From the main menu, go to Customers and select Sales Invoice. At the upper right side of the window, click Create. Fill in the necessary information. Please note that all fields with an asterisk are required to create the sale, while those without the asterisk are optional information. Reference number. Select the prefix if applicable, then provide the reference number or use the auto-numbering suggestion by the system. Please note, prefixes for sales invoice can be set up from the miscellaneous settings. Date is where you will fill in the date of the sale. Due date automatically follows the date or the terms you set for the customer, but you can edit this to the desired date. Select the customer of the items from the list and it will automatically fill in the customer name. Select a sales representative. Sales representative drop-down list will automatically appear if a list has been set from the miscellaneous settings and from the employee module. Accounts receivable has been set as a default account upon the creation of your customer in the customer list. This will automatically appear when selecting the customer. Select location or branch where the sale was made. If the received sale is related to a sales order, select from the open sales order list under the sales order. You can also select multiple orders. Select Checker if applicable. The drop-down list is the list of employees tagged as Checker in the employee module. PO number, we can fill in the reference number of customer PO if applicable. Sales invoice has a few extra fields that you can activate in the settings, such as driver name, plate number, courier, related RR or stockout reference, delivery receipt date, and number. After providing the header details, you can now provide the details for the items in Goods tab or Services in Services tab. For items under Goods tab, take note of the following. If you have selected an open sales order, the system will load the sales order details in the table, and you can edit the quantity and price. If you haven't selected an SO or have an additional sale not previously indicated in the order, you can select the item or product from the list. Once you select an item, the system will suggest the unit of measure, description and price automatically based on the information set in the inventory list. But you can also change it based on the actual sales detail. You can also record the discount by percent or by amount. To add another item, click New Line. For Services tab, observe the following. Go to Service tab to record service or charges. You can select a service item or product from the list or directly input the revenue description in the description box. Then select the revenue account and amount. To add another item, click New Line. At the bottom part, you'll see the subtotal, total discount, total VAT, and overall total. Before you save the transaction, Sales Invoice has a few other features that come in handy. On the upper right of the table is your search field, where you can search specific items if you have a long list in your table. The gear icon beside the search field is your column settings, where you can select or deselect table columns. On the lower right of the table is your table pages. If the sales invoice was paid at the time of the sale, you can record the payment from the customer by clicking Pay on Sale. In the Pay on Sale window, click the checkbox, Apply Pay on Sale, then input the necessary details like payment number, tag number, and amount. Select payment type and cash account. For check payments, provide the check number and bank. Then click the Close button by clicking on the X at the upper right corner of the Pay on Sale window. Lastly, input applicable remarks. Then click Save and select a saving option. Save and close if you want to save the transaction and no longer wish to create a new sales invoice. Save anew if you wish to save the transaction and create a new sales invoice. Save and print if you wish to save the transaction and print. Save and attach if you wish to save the transaction and attach a supporting document. You have just created your sales invoice.